Hey guys, wanted to bring you an update video. More of a review than an unboxing. So I bought this Dragonfly 2 back in June, June 12th. I did a video on it actually. I'm up on the East Coast in Canada, and I went to Denver for work, which I do on occasion, and decided I wanted to go to Golden and pay a visit and stuff like that. So I documented that trip a little bit. You guys may have seen the video, but I just wanted to bring you back a little bit of feedback now that I've used this for almost 6 months now. One thing I realized I did, and it's no big deal, but I'm gonna have to go back to Golden eventually. Next time I'm down that way, I noticed that I went to Golden to buy a knife that Spyderco made in Golden, and I mean, I knew that this was a Seiki City VG10 knife. I don't know why I didn't put two and two together, but I didn't buy anything that was made in Golden. I bought this one, and then I bought my wife a little bug. So they're not made in Golden, but still, it is a Spyderco. I bought directly from Spyderco. This thing cost me $119 American plus state tax. Yeah, so I figured I'd just dive into it and let you guys know what I thought of it. I think, first of all, I'm going to say it was well worth it. I know I could have got it cheaper elsewhere than the factory outlet store, but I wanted to go there. You know, it was kind of neat to walk in and see the selection. Kind of have pick of the crop, get whatever you wanted when you were there for the most part. And they had some stuff you don't find in stores, some stuff that were like special items, special purchase for a reseller, or a car dealership had a bunch of Manixes made with a saying on the handle, something like that. They had a bunch of stuff like that was brought back or never purchased, or whatever the reason may be. So there's some stuff you wouldn't find just everywhere there. So that was pretty cool. I said I'm definitely going to have to go back there again, no doubt. This time I'll buy something made in Golden. What I'll probably end up doing is buying my next Manix 2 there, because I just love the Manixes, and they have a bunch of different steels now. And I need to get another one. So that's most likely what I'll buy next time I'm down. But this thing, it's a great friggin' knife. Tiny, as you can see. It's not big. Once it's closed up, it just disappears in your pocket. This deep carry wire belt clip or pocket clip is perfect. They need Spyderco. I don't imagine you'll ever see this video, but if you did, you guys need to make your Manixes with the loop over wire pocket clip. That would be the ultimate upgrade for that knife. It would make it absolutely perfect. Love these wire clips. Great. So, fits nice and deep in the pocket. The G10 is not insanely grippy, but it is textured for sure. It does not doesn't have the grippiness of, say, a Cold Steel Recon 1, which they'll almost rip your skin off if you push too hard. So they're crazy grippy, but they're also meant to be more tactical, I guess, where this is kind of an everyday carry knife. I don't really think it would be appropriate to have these things just crazy grippy. This is the way it locks into your hand, just the forward finger choil, the ramp, all the jimping on it. You don't need any more grip out of the handle. Honestly, you don't make much contact with the handle. You're more holding with your finger and thumb when you're using it, and then just a couple fingers on the grip here. So it's appropriate. As you can see, I definitely have some use into it. It's all scratched up. Tip's fine. I haven't done anything stupid with it, but I've put lots of everyday use, whether it be opening packages or cutting cheese or doing whatever the heck I need to do with a pocket knife. I love the fact that this thing is just overbuilt like crazy for a knife its size. These steel liners and the lockback design, it's just insane. I love it. I had a knockoff, and it was a knockoff, Dragonfly 2, that was the salt version. I need to get my hands on an FRN Dragonfly 2, and I might do the Zomi. Maybe, we'll see. But I want to do a comparison, because this thing is just head and shoulders above the one I had with no liners, but that doesn't really tell me what Spyderco's is like, because it was not a Spyderco, it's just a cheap knockoff. So I need to get one of those and give it a test, see what the difference is. But this is definitely not too heavy. It's actually a good time to take a look and see how heavy it is. What do we got here? Yeah, 1.95 ounces. I don't know if you guys can see that. There we go. You don't get much lighter than that for a blade. I mean, I know clearly the ones with no steel liners and FRN handles are going to be lighter than that, so that's crazy. But that's great. I think that's just super portable, non-threatening. I mean, no non-knife person could really look at this if they're in their right minds and think that you're being aggressive with them just by hauling it out or anything like that. The thing is, let's see here, 5.5 inches overall length, and we're looking at 2-inch cutting edge. So definitely nothing aggressive, but it does most tasks. I do like carrying a knife a little bigger than this usually. I've given this lots of pocket time though, and I don't feel I'm lacking so much as I also have a spare larger knife in my pack when I carry this. So I mean, it's, you know, you can do much worse for an everyday carry than that for sure. Holds an edge really good. VG10 is oh, I got two pieces here. I've not had to sharpen it more than, I'd say, 3 times maybe since June, and it's cutting just fine. Just give you a couple size comparisons here, just to give you something to for scale. By the way, this is just the stickers and everything I got from the factory outlet when I was there. They threw them in the bag, and I haven't put them on anything yet. So let's go with just a folding pocket knife. There's our Swiss Army Knife Pioneer, Victorinox. So you got more blade. Yeah, not much more blade actually. You got, I'd say, a 1/2 inch more blade on that. Here's one of my Northeastern Blades Rhinos. This one's a work in progress. I plan on finishing up this week. So that's a 3-inch blade. Paramilitary 2. I'll just yard this one out of here. There it is compared to the Paramilitary 2. Large difference. And something like Benchmade Adamus. Let's see, another one you guys would probably have a good reference if you're going to carry a fixed blade. That's SE Azula. That's an original Azula, not an Azula 2. So you got more cutting edge on the Azula for sure. Overall length is pretty close. I'd say it's a 1/4 to a 1/2 inch longer. But of course it doesn't fold. So if you consider having them folded, of course we're not going to fold the fixed blades. And it's not a very good, as I think about this, the way I've got it going, it probably looks bigger than it is. Just here, let's put them down this way. There, I'll give you a good gauge as to the size difference. It's significant. This thing is tiny. like I said, no footprint in your pocket. Opens up easily. Of course, it's locked back, so you aren't going to slap it shut like one of these. You can definitely Spidey drop it. Doesn't have a whole lot of weight, but it can be done. Takes a little work to get it out with your finger, just because it is so small. I don't have small hands, and honestly, I've done it, but it takes some work. Doing it with thumb is easy enough. Whereas you get something like this, where it's got more handle, you can use your middle finger, you can use your index finger, whatever you need to do. You got a lot more handle to work with for the different ways you can open a Spyderco. But so you do lack some of the functionality if that's important to you, but I don't think you're buying something this tiny and expecting large blade functionality. I just think that's unreasonable. So for what this is, it's great. Let me see, I have not touched the pivot on this, and it is rock solid. It doesn't move at all. There's no wiggle up or down. So I've done no adjustments. That's just the way it came. It's gone through, you know, almost 6 months of use. Hasn't loosened off at all. So I'm super happy with that. Really cool. So main benefits: it's small, it's sharp, it'll do most things. You're not going to cut a loaf of bread with it. The blade's just not long enough. But as far as opening packaging, cutting cordage, you know, cutting small food items, you know, you could get down an apple with that. You just have to do it for both sides, really, right? So definitely useful. I love the green on the handles. I don't know how well the color's going to come across in the lighting I've got here, but this is the only color G10 they have. This is the Dragonfly 2 G10, and it just happens to come in this foliage green, which I love it. It's great. I wanted this for a long time. I looked at this for probably 1.5 years, 2 years before I actually purchased it. I just wasn't sure if I'd make use of a knife this small, but I definitely have. So no regrets there. Very happy with the purchase, and I think it's going to stay in my rotation for sure. It's not going anywhere, but I do need to get some more Spydercos, I think. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I don't have a whole lot to say other than this thing is great. Awesome little knife. If you're thinking about a small fixed blade, a small folder, that's the way to go. I don't think for a second you'd regret your purchase, and there's definitely not going to be anything go wrong with it. It's they're solid. The lock is, you know, basic, foolproof. There's nothing going to go wrong with the lock back design, and it's just, the fit and finish is just awesome. Very nice. This does have skeletonized steel liners, by the way. They are lightened up. So I feel that was a very good purchase when I was down in Denver. I'm definitely going to have to go back there again. Like I said, I know I can buy stuff cheaper online, but it's just kind of nice to go into the factory outlet. Being from so far away, if I'm in the neighborhood, it just makes sense to go check it out, and maybe I'll see something I didn't plan on buying. So anyway, guys, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe. I've got some more videos coming at you very soon. I am also on Patreon. I've got the link down below for that if you want to check it out. I need to get some more Northeastern Blades videos up soon. I haven't done anything on that channel in a long time. I've still been making knives, but I just haven't done much as far as YouTube goes, so I do got to get caught up. But yeah, thanks for checking me out. I'll get you another video real soon.